This is the Surface Duo 2, and it's my favorite device of all time. The Duo 2 launched with bugs, and I have a ton of video because I've been trying to prove to people that this phone has been broken since launch. And it's not bugs, it's touch response issues. Back in 2020, Microsoft released the first Surface Duo. The software wasn't finished, but the thing that held it back the most, in my opinion, was the touch response. It was absolutely terrible. Around March of this year, I started seeing a bunch of videos pop up about the Surface Duo 2. The general narrative was, all the issues are fixed. The phone is smooth as butter. It wasn't. This one has bad touch response, really bad, like unusable bad. This phone was not a daily driver phone. And everyone ignored it. Whenever I brought up the issues, people were like, no, it's not. It's perfect. It's smooth as butter. It's not. This phone sucks. And it's not just my phone. Go to Best Buy, look at the display, try to use it. You'll see that it's missing your swipes, it's missing your gestures. It's not the alarm. This phone is messed up. But here's the thing though. I fixed it. Now I'm not gonna put that in the title of this video because I don't want this to be a tutorial video. I want it to be an experience video of the Duo 2. Because the Duo 2, despite its problems, became my favorite device fairly quickly. Of all time. 2 screens, I can never go back. Despite its obvious flaw in usability, the idea of it, the form factor, look at it, it looks gorgeous. Everything about it screamed quality. I loved holding it, I loved feeling it. The size of the screens is perfect for watching videos and playing like older retro games. That's not the issue. The issue is just that the touch is broken on this device. Like, it's broken. It's miss finger types, miss finger gestures. It's just gonna be a chore, and when you try to correct those chores, it causes more problems. So I also got the Fold 3. I got the Fold 3 shortly after the Duo because I loved the idea of a folding device. This was my first folding phone. So I thought, how much better would it be if it was just one screen? And the Fold 3 absolutely flies. Like, it absolutely flies. That phone is smooth in ways that this phone could never be. Let me just reiterate, because a lot of people are gonna be mad. This is my favorite device. I couldn't ignore the issues, but I also didn't care for them. What it ended up doing was basically making me use it as a static device. So what I would be doing is watching videos on one screen and then scrolling Reddit on the other. And that's not what I wanted this device for. Like, the idea was to have my files on one side, my research on one side, editing video, writing, typing, whatever have you. I wanted to be doing something productive on this device. I didn't want to be watching video. And yes, as great as video is, and as awesome as it is for like doing both things, it's not usable as that in its default state. So as you can see, you're probably looking at this and going, well, what problems? Like, there's no problems. It's because I've fixed this device. And I can tell you right now that the phone absolutely flies. I've been using it for a week. I didn't want to post a video or post to Reddit or post anything without trying it out first, because I didn't want it to be just placebo effect. Because Microsoft will drop these patches, and for a day or two, the phone will be working great, and then it'll just go back to being slow. And it's not a slowness, it's the lag. There's a difference, because if you were to take the time and if you have the patience to edit a video on this thing, Godspeed. I don't know how to say it. I'm not religious. Whatever it is, I hope God is with you, because it's a chore. Because you're trying to move the slider, it doesn't work, and then you gotta be moving stuff, and then it loses track of your finger, and then the stuff goes back. Like, trying to zoom in and out of the video file, it's a freaking chore. But if you were able to edit a video, like maybe a 5-minute, 6-minute little video, like let's say you're doing, like I do a lot of TikToks, so I used to edit. Like, it doesn't seem like I edit my videos, but I do. And I used to do it on my iPhone, and no problems. I used to do it on my OneNote or Note 10, no problems. This one, it's absolutely terrible. I got the Fold 3. I've been doing it on that one. That one works just fine. This one does not. And I need to keep reiterating that because people will always be like, it's fine. And if it's fine for you, I'm happy. You don't need to be here then, right? That's why I didn't want to put it as a tutorial, because I didn't want people to come in here to defend the device. This isn't a tutorial. This is only for those who have problems. I like to remember that. I like everyone to remember that. It's for the people who have problems. If you don't have problems, go on your merry way. Keep using your device. You're fine. And you know, a lot of the touch issues were helped by using this pen, using it instead of your finger because it's more pinpoint accurate. But it's way easier. This is more like I use it for writing or drawing or designing. And I'm not doing big things. Like, no, let's be real. Nobody's doing large projects on this. This is mostly like, oh, I need this asset. I'm at work. I need it like right now so I can make this stupid joke about She-Hulk. But it's still nice to be able to do all that on a phone. It's absolutely glorious. And 2 screens, dragging and dropping when it works on the apps that work. It's awesome. I can't. I'm all over the place, but that's just my personality. This isn't some scripted video. All right. If you have problems and you're still here, how about we get to it? Okay, so first off, what I want you to do is unlock your device. This is real easy. Anybody could do this. So what I want you to do is go to settings, go down to apps and notifications, pick recently opened apps, pick any of them, it don't matter. Now from here, and the reason I'm doing it this way is because it's quicker, but if you can get to the battery optimization, if you go to battery and see where it says battery optimization, hit it, and these are the apps that are not optimized. So you click all apps and you scroll all the way down. Okay, I can never get this little pill thing. You scroll all the way down to system UI. And you put don't optimize. It's an optimize, you put it don't optimize. Also add your keyboard and your launcher, Microsoft Launcher. Now the launcher, so I've run tests with all 3 apps. So System UI, you should feel a difference like right away. It's super quick, super speedy, like almost like there's no missed touches on the home screen at all. Okay, so after you do that, restart your device. And that's all you need to do. And then start going into apps, start moving around, and you'll start noticing that a lot of your touch problems. So a few caveats before I go. You'll get a little bit less battery time. Before I activated the thing, like I said, I've been using this for a week, and I've been testing it. Like I leave it running at work just to test the battery time. Now under normal operation, default operation, the phone lasts about 5.5 hours for me, and 5.5 to 6 hours. Like usually if I am using it like a normal phone without any problems, I'll leave work with like 20%. If I don't have much going on, I'm using my phone a lot, like to watch videos or write or do a bunch like other stuff. If I'm using my phone a lot more, then I get about 5.5. Now this does drop it down. It does bring it down to about 4.5 to 450. I've gone 450 twice, just leaving it running, watching movies. I went from using this mostly as a static device, as a content consumption device, where I can do 2 things at once: watch a video, browse Reddit, browse whatever, browse the internet, read up on Wikipedia while something's playing in the background, to it being a productivity powerhouse in the way it was meant to be. I don't feel constrained by the touch response issues. And if you've never experienced touch response issues, good for you. But if you've never had any touch response issues, that's great. But I have. Like sometimes you'll tap an app and it'll take just a split second after you release your finger from the glass for it to spring up. Now, if you slow down your finger gestures, it works fine under the default operation. But as a human, I like to use my phone fast. I'm swiping, I'm flicking, I'm throwing apps from one screen to the other. Well, at least I am now. I'm glad I was able to fix my issues. If it helps you, please drop it in the comments. Please let me know. I want some validation. Also, you can use this while driving now. You can change songs while driving, and it's not obnoxious. It's not a chore. Before you couldn't. Actually, I take it back. You can't use this phone while driving. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.